All right, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Because I'm not sure if it's piping through or not. Let me know in the chat if you can. No audio. Why is there no audio? Okay, you can hear me. So, all right, you just couldn't hear him. Let me make sure. All right, see if you can hear it now. Audio is good now. Okay, well, hey, sorry. So real quick, someone asked, still can hear it? Let's see. How about that now? Let me know if you can hear that. Real quick, someone asked what happened to the fucking salt mine. Well, apparently, if you don't go through like the way we did it last night, Billy streamed it through what you call it, the OBS or something like that. Apparently, it stays in the broadcasting, and if you take that down, it takes down the whole damn video itself. So right now, I'm kind of really pissed off at myself and pissed off at StreamYard just because I did not know that whatsoever. So when I took the old broadcast down, it actually took it off of our channel. So I do apologize that it's not up there anymore. It was a great hangout. I wish we would record it. I don't think it's. I'm not blaming me. I'm not blaming Billy. It was just like, fuck. So what we're going to start doing now is through these salt mines, just straight through these so we can end the broadcast and it can just stay. So, because I'm hoping that's what happens. I don't know. It just, when I took the old broadcast down, it deleted off the channel. So right now I'm really pissed off. So, but apparently, G-Man, he left a comment under that video. He's like, well, thank God I seen this. Cancel me off coming to the show when I've sent him many messages and he has not whatsoever like answered me back or anything. This is a link if anybody wants in. I don't know if Bran wants to jump in or something like that. So, and I was like, what are you talking about, dude? I have been trying to message you for like G-Man is coming for us too. Sweet. So I've been trying to email him, trying to get on my show. He has never once returned my emails or anything. So it was kind of like, hey, I haven't heard back from you. So, and he's seen that, and I was like, dude, I don't think we really even talked about you. So hold on, let me do something real quick that I know. Give me 1 second. Apparently MP is a liar too. But appreciate that, Nate Brody, $5. He's coming for you too. So let me see if you can hear this now. How's that? Because I am trying to get it to go through, and it's just going through my speakers, so it should be. Nope. I don't know why it's doing this. Fuck these past couple of days. How can I tell? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Would be great if I shared the goddamn audio. There we go. Let me see if you can hear that now.
I was using my bullhorn. I was in Jersey City, and I was just.
You should be able to hear it now because apparently I pissed it, and I'm a fucking idiot. So, so yeah. So apparently he's like, I'm gonna make a video about this in a minute, and I was like, video about what? I don't really think we've actually said too much, or they said too much about you. So let me. Okay, you can hear it now. Good. I forgot to share the audio because, yeah, my brain's not working. So we'll play a little bit of it and see what he's pissed off about. I know he's pissed off at Nate for the shit he did last night, which was actually kind of funny. So
preaching the gospel all over the place. I ran into someone who was, as a matter of fact, no, I started a YouTube channel as well. But my main focus was outside and doing what I was doing with my street evangelism stuff. And then I realized that a lot of people was paying attention to the things that I was saying on here. And I spent the majority of my time here on YouTube, you know, attempting to preach the gospel and doing what I'm convicted about. And that is exposing the lies of the last days. At least on my main account, that's what I do. On this channel, it's a little bit more loose and a little bit more fun, as all of you are going to understand soon enough. So YouTube is not my life, despite what these...
That's a fucking lie. Sorry, we'll keep going.
Uneducated atheists like to say on here. You understand? I have a lot of things going on outside of YouTube. In fact, I should be in the bed sleeping right now and not actually making this video, but I'm doing this for a reason.
All right, so he said YouTube is not his life, but he just admit that he should be in the bed, and instead of actually being on here. Okay, Jesus. Oh, I forgot that poll's still going. My bad.
Which brings me to my first point. If you're going to invite me to your YouTube channel to have a discussion about anything, when I go, because I make it a regular practice before I go to anybody's YouTube channel to look at what's being said there, what you've done the past 5 videos or 10 videos. I'm going to see if you took videos down, you know, and I got an invite to go into the Geek room. And apparently Billy the Fridge wanted to have a chit chat with me.
It wasn't Billy the Fridge. That's the wrong Billy G, man. Billy is our co-host. I needed this. Anyway, no, not Billy the Fridge G, man. Billy. How can you, like, you can look. They're not even the same person. Like, how the fuck? God damn it. He did get a jar of Vaseline pregnant. That's why he's pissed.
Me in the Geek room. Now, please understand this, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a conversation. Not talking, but I've had a conversation with Billy the Fridge.
And he's the educated one. Yes.
Before on the Drunken Peasants. I've used discernment to understand that Billy the Fridge is an entertainer. He has some sense, but for the most part, he is an entertainer. He is not somebody that's going to change the world because of his opinions or his views or anything like that. He just wants to entertain people and make his little paycheck that he gets on the Drunken Peasants, which is understandable. I don't hate him for that. I don't dislike him for nothing like that. But why? But I was invited to go in the Geek room to have a conversation with Billy the Fridge. And I've been in the Geek room before. I believe
not Billy the Fridge.
Dance in the Geek room. Some other people I don't remember I talked to in the Geek room. And
oh no. You fucking remember. You just don't want to say anything. You know who the fuck you were talking to. One, you talked to Kyle. You talked to Jade. You talked to a lot of people. Don't try to dance around that bullshit.
I don't know. For the most part, it was okay. But ever since about two years ago, when Drag started doing all of his trolling that he's doing on the internet, and mark my words, guys, it is trolling, which is why he's in the disease. He deserves everything he's going to get moving forward, and I mean all of it. And you're going to see yours truly do some phenomenal acting regarding him soon. Trust me, you're going to get that as early as hopefully tomorrow. All right. And there's nothing he does on his YouTube channel that one of us can't do too. And he's going to find that out very soon. All right. But we'll get to that when we get to the next point. I will not go to the Geek room, and I'm going to show you why I'm not going on the Geek room. I want to make sure people understand why I'm not going to the Geek.
Well, I hope he has our video because StreamYard decides to take it down. If you're watching this, G man, I didn't take it down just because you said something. Again, accidentally took it down because of the stupid ass StreamYard. So yeah, he's in his pouty stage right now.
Geek room. It is not because they got some argument that I'm afraid.
But wait, did anybody hear me on that one? Because I'm getting used. Anyway, yeah, I hope he does have it. Because again, I accidentally took ours down. It'd be good. Because then we'd at least get a little bit of it.
Afraid of. I would love to go in there and talk about whether or not God exists. I would love to go in there and talk about the theory of evolution, Big Bang cosmology, cancer, or any one of these topics. I would love to go in there and talk about the flood. But I've noticed since drag has begun the trolling revolution here online, a lot of people don't want to have those conversations no more. Let me show you what they're doing now. Let's do a quick screen share here so I can show every last one of you why I refuse to waste my time. All right. I'm looking at this YouTube channel and I'm like, okay, so they're not talking about anything. This is just a troll channel.
G-Man, you're the biggest troll of all. I think he's actually more mad because I did that little Family Guy mashup than anything.
This is just a troll channel. Why would I want to go on here and have a serious conversation with a group of people who thinks that my time is not valuable? Let me show you this video they made about me, which I thought was kind of funny, actually. This video doesn't make me mad or nothing like that, but I do find it kind of funny that they made this video. This is the fourth video before we get to the one that they did right here, I guess. So let's click on this one here. It's a G-Man and his gay thoughts. Family Guy mashup. Now, I've already explained what that means for a Christian. I'm going to explain it again a little bit later to show you that atheists do not care about facts. Their opinions dominate the world in their own minds. So let me show you what they did with me. Then you guys will understand why I'm going to go the route I'm going to do on this channel soon. Because I'm going to hurt some feelings on here, guys. I promise you that. I'm not going to restart my computer. Satan don't want me doing this, huh? The devil is a liar.
Brian, that's more ridiculous than the theory of why Tom Cruise.
Anyway, so they took some clips from Family Guy.
Wow, that cameraman.
Hold on a minute, guys. It wasn't doing none of this until I decided I wanted to do some screen sharing.
Those nice strong arms. You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
G-Man, click on that link. This
so
link
anyway,
right here.
The atheist heard me make a comment on my YouTube channel regarding rebuking gay thoughts that goes through our minds. Let me give you guys another example of what goes through my head.
Oh no, am I getting a red ball of death? Hold on.
So that people can fully grasp and understand what we Christians mean by this before we go to the rest of this joke of a YouTube channel here.
Oh my god. He's real mad about that shit. Like he's real mad I made that damn G-Man and his gay thoughts mashup. Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't even talk about it. Oh my god.
Christians get angry just like everyone else. I've had conversations with Veckel, who has desired to basically pummel some atheists into a bloody pulp. One of those persons happened to be Alexander Carson. A lot of you probably don't remember him. He calls himself the Beautiful Reality. That's the only person I've ever seen besides phony Beatlemaniacs that ever get under the skin of Veckel. Like Veckel was this close to cussing on YouTube. He was this close. That's how angry he got. And that's their goals. And that's to get us as angry as possible in here so they can laugh at us. You know what I mean? Just like the devil does. Yet they don't believe in him, right? Mm-hmm. So Veckel.
How's that go? How's that connect? Like the reason why we like when you get mad is because you fucking because you get so triggered about it. Like right now, you said you wasn't mad, but you got triggered about that little Family Guy clip. If not, you wouldn't even talk about it.
Struggled with thoughts of pummeling the beautiful reality and beating him into a bloody pulp. Okay? True empiricism has a past. I will not go into his personal information. But he was tempted on numerous occasions on sending some of his can I put this, compadres to a YouTuber's house in which we knew where this person lived, and pummeling that person into a bloody pulp. And I myself, you guys know what I've been through over the last couple of years. I've had to restrain and fight thoughts that were not of God concerning how to treat certain people in here, on how that whole situation was handled. Yes, they're called temptations. Christians get tempted. For crying out loud, Jesus was tempted in every way that we were. The difference between Jesus and us is Jesus did not sin. Many of us Christians will. And that's the dangerous game that the atheists play with.
That's what I got out of it, Anger Pump. And the way they talked is like he was going to go and jump somebody. Like they went to his house to pummel him. I want to see what's in chat real quick. Hold on. Let's see what's in the chat. Okay, I'm just fucking. So you have no problem going to the drunken peasants to tap dance for them. That's funny. Not because he knows that he'll get subs from it, but he gets almost pity subs, I guess you could say. The people that watch him just kind of like us, just to laugh at him. So
with us when they on purpose try to get you mad. Like, what kind of a person, for example, right? Let's say, for example, one of you guys lived in the inner city and you knew somebody had a reputation of murdering somebody. Would you go and make that person who's used to murdering people out there angry on purpose? Of course you wouldn't. That'd be stupid because you don't know how this person is going to respond. He might respond by putting 3 slugs into you, right? If you got a reformed person, a person who's a Christian, who had a past doing them things, and you're just pushing their buttons, but they say, no, Jesus is Lord. And they poke you, and you go, no, Jesus is Lord. And they poke you, and you go, no, Jesus is Lord. And they poke you, and you go, no, Jesus is Lord. They're going to think, okay, cool, I can pick with this person. This person isn't going to do anything. And they ignore the scriptures. They literally ignore what's written in here.
Hold on, is he actually watching? Let me see if I skip ahead a little bit. Hey, G-Man, how you doing? Let's see what he's saying so far.
Since they're saying I'm mad.
You are mad, dude. You're really salty because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have made the video.
I just want to let my Christian subscribers know when I do my parody videos. Remember, they did it first. Just remember,
dude. I want you to do it.
Crying like little babies.
I want you to do a parody video because it's funny.
Anyway, let me back out of this because I don't know when the circle of doom is going to stop.
Which one of you guys got him blocked? Who's blocked him?
I told you guys. This is why I reject. See, I'm smart. This is why I don't even bother going on these YouTube channels.
You don't bother because you get your ass handed to you every damn time. That's why you don't get your bother going on to there.
You know what I mean? I'm going to prove that I've seen these invites to be able to go on their shows. You know what I mean? I'm just not doing it because my mother didn't raise a fool.
Yeah, he did.
Let's see who's watching here.
Click.
Okay,
link.
So
there you go.
Let's go into the main topic of discussion here today.
Hey, G-Man.
Let me see.
Come on.
A lot of you probably don't know who this person is. I'm gonna show you here in a minute.
If everybody could, he just sent a super chat. Go subscribe to Nate Brody. Apparently, G-Man is mad because we made a video of him running away from his gay thoughts.
I came to New York looking for him. He knew. Actually, let me give you guys a little bit of clarification on this. Let me just want you guys to see.
Here's a little bit of clarification. You went, You went to New York and expected Nate Brody. You expected Nate to fucking stop what he was doing to come see you. And I don't even think you were in the right area at all. So he's not only he would have to stop what he's doing, he would have to travel to you. No one's going to do that, G-Man. No one's going to meet up with you just because you want them to. No one's going to stop their lives to meet up with you. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Who the YouTuber is? That's this person right here, Nate Brody, and this is proof that he knew that I came to New York looking for him. So let me stop screen sharing here for a minute. All right, so you know, Dragnauct and his audience that he calls the Dragoons have been seeing a lot of things about me over the computer. I met him in person. I met Nate in person. I met Hannah in person. I met a lot of these guys in person, and none of them disrespected me to my face. None of them. None of them decided to do that. I went to New York.
It's because normal people know how to conversate with somebody and get along with somebody and not go up and start to be a dick to someone and to their faces. It's called being cordial with someone. You can hate somebody and still be cordial with them. So, I mean, if you're there, why would they just automatically start shit with you when they have to stay with you the whole day? I mean, I'm just saying.
To do two things. Number one, to deal with the Hebrew Israelites. And then number two, the second reason I went to New York was to find Nate and to have a conversation with him. He agreed to have this conversation with me. If you go look at my past videos, you will see in the live chat that he agreed to be there. So I went to New York. I went to his hometown. I could have went to his house or not.
Don't go to somebody's house. Anyway, did you send him a message that you were going that day? Because, I mean, if you just showed up and not tell him, I'm not going to be surprised when he's like, yeah, no, I got something I could do. You didn't give me a warning. So, yeah, that is a screenshot. Hold on.
Knock on his door if I wanted to. That I might do next time. Only problem with that is I might be a little bit on the illegal side. So I'm not really sure if I can do that.
You can't. You can't do it. I'm just saying, that's a good way to get your ass beat if you go up to somebody's house randomly, knock on the door.
Gonna have to look into New York State law before I can do that. But he knew I was coming there and I was in the city, kept lying to me about being a few blocks away, being around a corner or whatever. The point of the matter is he didn't show up. But he got back on YouTube and he wants to be funny about this stuff. And that's all fine and well. That's awesome. The only thing I know is that he got punked out. I always told these people that I am more than willing to come to your town or your city and have a face-to-face with you. But the fact that this former police officer, present-day lawyer, didn't want to show up to actually back his claims. For those of you who don't know my beef with Mr. Brody, a lot of you know I had some back issues, and I made a video when I was in the hospital. And I had mentioned that I had some, back spasms, and I also had.
It's because you had a UTI and because you had a dirty pee-pee.
A UTI. The doctor told me I had a UTI because I was dehydrated. I wasn't getting enough water. At that particular time, I was drinking too much soda, and I was, like I said, I wasn't properly hydrated. He came on Tom Rabbit's YouTube channel and started to say that I was doing other things that got me a UTI. Of course, I'm not going to repeat that on here because, like I said, some of us got children.
He made a joke that you got a UTI because you were masturbating, and that's how you got the UTI. It was a damn joke. He didn't actually mean it because you know it can't happen.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. Some of us have young people watching us. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say certain things on here that would be that would negatively influence them. Whereas that man and other people on here, they don't care what children watch. something you should think about before giving atheists any more power in this country. Because if you leave it up to them, your children will be watching all kinds of disgusting things on TV without any censorship whatsoever.
Fucking dirty ass halftime show on the Super Bowl.
But he was saying all these things, and then Zubby came in there with her hurt feelings, and she came in here saying all these different things. And you want to know what? I said, you can't prove any of those things. I have a doctor's report that tells me why I was in there and what my issues were. I'm stupid enough to have a one-on-one conversation with me because they know what's going to happen. I'm going to make them look stupid, and I don't care what your name is. If you're an atheist, you can't deal with me one-on-one. I'll prove it if you ask for the link. And you actually have a reputation to put on a line. No, I won't troll you. No, I won't overtalk you. No, I won't yell at you. I'm just going to state the facts, and you're going to be done in 15 minutes. If it takes that long, maybe 5 minutes. It depends whether or not I want to play with you or whether or not I want to finish you really quick. It just depends. My goal is to refute you and then get that gospel preached to you. Make sure that you know who Jesus Christ is and what he did when he came here on earth. I want to get past your foolishness as quickly as possible. I will hear what you got to say. If you make a good point, I will agree with you. But if you come in this room and with your foolishness, I'm going to make you look bad really fast.
Can anybody else see me in the chat?
Reading the Bible, studying the Bible for 20 years, and then I ask you a basic question that, that Beckle's baby would know. You know what I mean? And then you can't even answer it.
He's going to play with me?
You know what I mean? Because it ain't going to be a long conversation if you can't do that. Because I'm going to say I shouldn't even be talking to you because you're not even credible to talk about these topics. But Dragnauct is getting people away from the great debate community, from debating and arguing.
Oh, he's got me blocked. What a little bitch.
It seems like one of their mission statements is that they are not to take you serious when they're talking to you. You'll notice that when they come in the room with me, they sneak in the room. They don't tell nobody that they're dragoons because they don't put their cameras on. Because like I said, these are what cowards do. There are characteristics of a coward or a punk, if you want to call them that.
Oh, you see me in the chat? Sweet.
Face, they hide behind their computer screen, and they will not do these things in person. You understand what I'm saying? When I say a punk, I mean a spiritual punk, a theological punk, an intellectual punk, because they don't got nothing to bring to they have nothing to actually bring to the table. I fear no atheist on here. Matt Dillahunty, and honestly, I'm not bragging. I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being boastful. I'm not being proud because all of those things are sin. I'm not doing it. But if you look at my body of work and you look at the body of work of Matt Dillahunty, that man can't handle a candle to me. He can't do it. He can't do it. Matt Dillahunty has been challenged to go into people's rooms and he won't do it. Call me out for a serious conversation. I'm there like that.
I have emailed you like how many times and you still won't do it? I mean, I'll open up the room right now and yeah, you can have a one-on-one with anybody. You can have a one-on-one with me. Anyone that wants to pop in and talk to you. So I'm just saying, get your ass in here. Hold on.
Start it. And if I feel like you're wasting my time, I'll throw you out of here. I don't play games. I do not play games. All right. So Christians, beware. You have some of these people out here that are going to contact you.
Yeah, he's still mad about that
and
shit.
are going to try to get you to fight with other Christians. I have disagreements with Veckel. Veckel knows what they are. Me and him are boys. We're good. I have disagreements with SJ. We're good. You know what I mean? I have disagreements with true empiricism. We're good.
Do you think when he repeats himself like that, his brain is just broken at that point in time and it just keeps kind of going? It just repeats itself. Or he's got some weird OCD where he has to do everything like 3 to 4 or 5 fucking times. It just kind of seems like he does it just, I don't know.
I have disagreements with just about everybody on here that are Christians. We're good.
See, told you.
I have some disagreements with non-believers on here. I understand where they're coming from. They understand where I'm coming from. We're good. But then you got the dragoon mentality. You know how that Kobe Bryant had the Mamba mentality? Well, with the dragoon mentality is you're already beaten. You're already defeated. There's nothing going on in between your ears. The only thing you are able to do is troll. You name one dragoon. I challenge the Christian community. Name one.
You see how he's actually ignoring my comments in this fucking thing, because I have told him that I'd come in. I told him that he can come in, and he still won't answer me. So I find it kind of funny. He's talking all this smack, but he still won't actually come in here and say anything.
One Dragoon, somebody who is an active supporter of drag, who can last longer than 15 minutes with me in a room. On this topic, do atheists exist? Name one. One. I'll give you a second topic. Can they prove that macroevolution is true? You can't name one. Abiogenesis, you can't name one. Is the gospel true or false? You can't name one. The Hebrew Israelites, you can't name one. And it's not boasting and bragging. I observe who the threats are and who aren't. And I'm sorry. Dragnaught's not a threat.
Drag in the chat. You ain't a threat.
Drag has been living rent free in this guy's head for fucking how long now? He's the biggest threat to G-Man.
Yeah. Oh, almost dropped the phone.
Christian,
Yeah.
I will show you just how fast I can shut him up. He says a lot of things on here that you guys don't know is just not true, and he's taking advantage of the fact that I think he's a joke.
We all can't have green screens.
They was claiming that true empiricism.
What'd you say, Wilson?
I said we all can't have green screens like that.
I know it's really fancy and it makes him look smart.
I miss the donuts.
Because he can beat you in biology. He can beat you in chemistry. He can beat you in everything, guys.
He probably could outrun me.
Yeah, he probably could outrun me too. So I'll give
Oh no,
him
he can outrun you, and hell, he can even outtalk you.
Hey.
That's because he never shuts up.
Yeah.
Was working at Roy Rogers or something like that. I can prove that wasn't the case. I actually knew what True was working because he told me, and it wasn't no Roy Rogers, that's for sure.
Roy Rogers has not existed in a decade.
I was looking.
Why is he picking up Roy?
He was behind me and show you how much of a liar he is.
That restaurant has not existed for at least 10 years.
Because they have been refuted into the ground. You know what I mean? I don't take the guy serious. It's like General Yahan is a threat because he's converting a lot of people to the Hebrew Israelite perspective. Nate from IUIC has got more of an influence and is more of a danger than Drag is. Matt Dillahunty from the Atheist Experience is more of a threat than Drag is. Ozzy Mendez, a nice guy. You know, I can't find 10 Christians.
Bet you I could get Ozzy in here if I wanted to and just cost G-Man out. I mean, I think Ozzy actually watches our show every once in a while. So the
funny thing is out of all these people he's mentioned, one of them, Ozzy, I haven't heard of anything about Ozzy in fucking ever. But the rest of them, he doesn't talk about them as much as he talks about Drag, and yet Drag is the one who's not the threat to him. It's fucking beautiful.
The thing he always brings up that I absolutely love is when he brings up Christians that can defend the faith better than he can. He always brings up people like Matt Slick, people like the Bible thumping wingnut, people like Matthew 4:19, people who do not fucking associate with G-Man.
Oh, that's just beautiful. That's just fucking beautiful.
Like, you can say what you will about Matt Slick. I think he's a fucking dishonest prick. But he has enough integrity to say that, like, come to me if you want to have an actual discussion. If you want to just dick around and troll people, go to G-Man.
I can't find, and this is a compliment to Ozzy. I can't find 10 Christians that will agree with me. I'm sorry, that will not with me, but will agree that they don't want to have a conversation with Ozymandias. I can't name 10 Christians, but I can name.
Can you even count to 10? I'm just asking.
Yeah, but anything after 10, and he has to take his shoes and socks off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost 1,000 of them that don't even want to be bothered with drag.
They don't want to be bothered with the drag because drag talks about the shit he knows, and the shit he knows fucking well, and because they don't want to sit there and have their whole entire worldview challenged. Like fucking Darth Dawkins gets pissed off when you don't follow his script. Like these are drag knows what the fuck he's talking about, and so they don't want to talk to him because he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
There, and I mean, there's nothing there. You're not going to learn jack from this guy.
Is he talking about himself? Because that is accurate.
Yeah, that's a bit of a projection right there. There's nothing there.
Oh, lordy.
The Geek
Also, sorry if there's a bunch of background noise.
nothing.
Is that Doc Seven?
Same here. I'm over here taking care of horses.
Well, I'm sitting in my room, which has the fucking like immersion tank in it. So if that starts going off, just let me know. I don't know if it's Ireland. Our houses are small and our poverty measured in potatoes, but you know, we survive somehow.
Look, my understanding was that everything, no matter what it is measured in potatoes over there.
Except for carrots, we measure those in parsnips.
Okay, there we go.
But you know, your parsnips can be measured in potatoes, so there is a correlation. But I was gonna say that G-Man earlier saying, I will happily come to any town or city. I will happily show. Please come to Belfast. Pay for your own fucking flights, though.
Oh, I will definitely come to. I definitely want to go to Ireland one day. That'd be pretty awesome.
Wait until it's not on fire, or, you know, currently in the middle of a giant storm.
Oh, lordy.
Absolutely nothing.
I loved when G-Man said he was going to hop on the Greyhound and go to Texas to confront Dragnauct. that would take him about 3 days.
I love how he's going around saying you're gonna learn nothing from these guys, but yet can't realize that if you put a green cup in front of a green screen, that it's going to actually fucking you're going to be fucking invisible.
Hey, look! Everybody's gonna go to G-Man because look at all the many leather-bound books he has behind him. He's educated.
I bet that room smells of rich mahogany.
Yes.
I somehow think it smells more like blue barrels and shame.
Exactly.
Speaking of the blue barrels, so the job that he claims that the atheists got him fired from, he works there again.
Of course.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Aw, G-Man.
Certain somebody called up that store, and guess who answered?
Our own little Gary Moore.
Oh, poor little Gary Lamont Moore.
Yes.
Is someone digging in ice or something?
No, that was me. I told you I'm taking care of horses right now.
Ah, okay.
Stop blowing the horses and get back to the internet. It's serious business.
Look, I said I was taking care of them. You don't need to know what it is that I do to take care of them, okay? That's my business.
That either means you're sucking them off or you're cutting off their heads to put in someone's bed to send a message.
Look, what happens at the barn stays at the barn, okay?
Suddenly flashbacks to my youth.
Virtual background. Let's see something here. None.
You can do it.
Some of you are probably wondering
There
why I'm
you
doing
go.
this. I know some people are actually watching this. So I just want to do this here. Arizona, especially if they plan on making money on this, I just want to make sure I put that there.
It's fucking upside down.
Try to put any ads here.
Not a sponsor.
So I just want to put it there. And I can care less if YouTube makes a penny on this video or not.
Man, if that's the way you get sponsors, shoot, I'm gonna start doing everything. Look at all these Lamborghinis. Yes, I am sponsored now.
Funny, I thought that G-Man wasn't in this for filthy lucre's sake.
G-Man,
Hey,
they're not.
we're all here for our own integrity and honor, which is why I get all of my hookers and blow from the Hooker and Blow Emporium in Belfast. Come on down for your hookers and blow. Sponsorship pending.
G-Man, they're not going to copyright you fuck because you show fucking Arizona green tea on the thing. Just to, Jesus.
It's not going to be.
Again, he says you won't learn nothing from us, but yet he can't even get basic concepts of fucking copyrights.
Ads or whatever. So, and just to make sure that they get the point, I'll do it again. Here we go.
Now, Frank, out of curiosity, can we like crowdfund to where we can teach Billy how to fucking read?
Yes, I'm actually looking into that right now. We need to get him some hooked on planets.
Look, Arizona, they love the free publicity that they're giving, but it only goes for once. If you show it twice, oh, the lawyers are coming now.
They'll get down for copyright or whatever. So anyway, since they don't want their products on certain channels, you know. So anyway, going back to what we were talking about. Let me put the background on here again. I like my books. There we go. I know you guys like the books, right? Yeah, I don't consider Drag to be much of a serious person. Like I said, there are bigger fish on here to fry, and I think Jason Burns was right a long time ago when he told me to ignore the trolls and to just focus.
I see Betty. Hey, Betty.
You know, the YouTubers that are attempting to make a difference on here, at least for their worldview or whatever. Like I said, if somebody can show me one
Nightmare,
video,
you roll for that shit.
just one.
Just
And I'm serious about this, guys. I'm talking to the
What did he do?
And the nice atheists on here, if there's such a thing of that. You can show me one YouTube video that you think I should respond to on Drag's channel. And you know the kind of videos I like to respond to. Somebody's promoting evolution, and somebody's promoting abiogenesis, somebody's promoting
Wait, does Drag have any videos on his channel where it's him talking to G-Man? Because that would be hilarious to see G-Man respond to.
Entire channel. When I say he has garbage content, I mean he has garbage content. Nothing on there to learn whatsoever. Nothing. This dude, the most famous thing he ever said on that YouTube channel had nothing to do with me. Actually, it did. But he said that diet and exercise will not help prevent cancer. That is
And that was because of you, G-Man.
Because you said it would help get rid of cancer.
No, that's actually him lying. That's not what Drag said at all.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. What did actually Drag say?
Drag said that it will help prevent cancer, but it won't prevent cancer.
Yeah.
level of depravity and ignorance that I would be dealing with if I wasted my time taking somebody like that serious. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is this. If anybody's going to give me an invite to come to your room, please understand this. Before I come in your room, I want a link to your YouTube channel, the channel that you want me to come to. I want to see what your reputation is on here. I want to see what you talk about on your channel. And like I said, if you're a troll, if you're somebody who just wants to pick fun and make fun of people and hide behind your computer screen because you're not man or woman enough to actually deal with them face to face, please don't send me an invite.
G-Man, Jesus Christ. Why you mad?
G-Man, I'm shorter than you, and no, I'm taller than you. But that's not much because I'm fucking short as shit. And I'm not scared of you. I will sit there and give you an invitation to come to my hometown. And I'm not, he thinks that just because, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm mute myself for a second.
I want to talk to an adult. I don't want to talk to men, children, and women, children.
I guess you can't talk to yourself then.
Yeah, he is the biggest advocate for being a man-child.
That's what I want to do. Now, many of you know.
Hold on, his whole thing is that he wants to, he doesn't want to talk to people that hide behind a computer screen. They have to be people willing to talk to him face to face. Earlier on, he was basically saying, like, oh, me and a bunch of friends were going to, like, kick the shit out of someone. Doesn't exactly create a trusting dynamic to the relationship there, G-Man.
Well, I mean, the whole New York video he did, he basically recorded himself making threats towards people. That he was going to go to MP's house and knock on his door, because that's a smart fucking move.
It would have been fucking hilarious, though, if he had have got the wrong house. Like,
Well, what would have been even more, hilarious is if he did get the right house. But MP saw that, and so whenever he shows up, MP just puts one hand on his face and just pushes him down the steps.
I would picture it more like that scene from Spaceballs when he just holds Dark Helmet's head back and he just keeps on swinging.
Yeah, that too.
That, or just grabs him by the wrists and starts slapping him in the face. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? But
yeah, Billy's want to stay away from you, G-Man, and he's willing to talk to you face to face. Hell, he was willing to talk to you on this channel, but you kind of bitched out because you got pissed off about something.
Well, he doesn't really like Billy the Fridge. I mean, he's stated that clearly many, many times, and they are clearly one and the same person.
I don't know if Tatted heard that, but apparently you're Billy the Fridge now. We're gonna call you Billy the Mini Fridge. So
I saw Billy the Midge earlier, and I thought that was brilliant.
On Mr. Silvis, I want to show you guys something. We're not going to look at the parody video per se.
Who the fuck's per se?
We are going to look at the comments.
We're not going to look at it per se, but we're going to look at it, guys, okay?
Let me just go there real quick so I can show everybody what I'm talking about. Is this it? Nope.
Fucking hell, he needs to learn how to basic internet. If you're gonna stream, have the shit lined up.
Look, he knows everything.
I'm gonna have to go with that's not true, but
you're missing a funny video that I did about it.
Sure it is. Just ask him. He'll tell you. He knows everything.
Oh yeah, no, fair. Yeah, no, okay.
Wait a minute, is he talking about the parody video that he did?
Probably.
And he can't find his own fucking video? Jesus Christ.
It's G-Man. Come on. I'm surprised he can find his own shoes in the morning.
No, he goes to sleep with them on at night, so he doesn't have to.
There you go. That's what it is.
All right, so this is me out in the cold with my hat on.
Looking like he's constipated.
They can't take it. And there's a lot.
Half the people, we were sitting there laughing about it. I even got this downloaded to go over for the net salt mine, as long as it doesn't fuck up like it did again. Reason why it's not there, because apparently if you take it off StreamYards, it takes it off the channel. Some bullshit. I don't know. I'll work with StreamYards and make sure that doesn't happen again. But yeah, so like everybody was fucking laughing at it. So no one was like salty about it. People were just
they were laughing because they're salty about it.
The funny thing about when he makes his videos where he is just screaming at his phone in the middle of a park, I'm not saying it would be hilarious to watch G-Man get jumped live on stream doing that shit, but it would be hilarious watching G-Man get jumped live on stream doing that shit.
No, here's the better thing. You see the crazy guy screaming at his phone in the park. What do? You call the police.
Yeah.
So
Nah, but you gotta think. Wait, where he lives in Jersey again?
Yep.
Oh, well, it's Jersey. Some guy screaming in the park is like there every day.
Yeah, but when it's the crazy guy and he's brought the whole crew of blue barrels with him, it's
Okay, that one might be a new one for them. They'd be like, sir, what the fuck are you doing with the barrels? What's the barrels for?
it's not even that. They just immediately scoop him into the straitjacket and off to the asylum he goes. But this man is a fucking lol cow of biblical proportions for the simple fact that he's a fucking idiot. And we love him for that.
A lot of crying going on in this community. I'm sorry, in this comment section. Trust me on that one. Let me show you.
Yes, we're crying because we're laughing so hard.
Look right here, Aries. This was great, G-Man. I enjoyed your parody. It started out strong, but then it's become more and more awkward as you were running out of material at the end. Still entertaining.
That's pure salt.
Oh God, he's so butthurt right there. You can tell by the comment.
Drag's review of this video was truly hilarious and very profitable. That's what he's more butthurt. The only person I looks like it was didn't like it was Mississippi. Mississippi here. You failed to understand that your impressions were garbage and you're not funny. So it's like, hey.
Well, look, that's just atheist owned, okay?
Okay, this Charles Huckleberry. I told him I was coming for him because he was like, "It's very unchristian of you. You must lead by example." Meanwhile, this same Charles Huckleberry is over there supporting drag.
I have no idea who that is.
Empiricism.
I see Huckleberry in our comment section every once in a while, so he's pretty cool. So I'm just going to pop that up there.
Supporting drag, attacking Shanny and Rev. Supporting drag, attacking me. He doesn't say nothing to him. But they see me do it, they think they can come with the hypocrite speech. And it's not going to happen. You're talking to the wrong YouTuber with that one, buddy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let's see something here. Maybe this is a compliment one. This was great, G-Man. This is Aries 106. He's a Dragoon, by the way. He's one of the followers of drag. It says,
hell,
this was
Dragoon.
great, G-Man. I enjoyed your parody. It started out strong, but then and they misspell their words on purpose trying to be funny.
God damn it.
You know, I'm gonna say I never knew I was a Dragoon until G-Man told me I was.
Yeah.
Because he's like, if you follow Dragnauct, you're obviously a Dragoon. And I'm like, well, fuck. Thank you for let me learn something about myself I did not know. Thank you, G-Man.
Wait, you didn't get the membership thing?
No, I didn't. I was totally unaware of it.
All right,
Oh,
I got to get on to
poor
Billy because he's supposed to be sending those out. We'll send them out to you.
Well,
Okay,
thank
question. When is the next moonlit seance where we sacrifice a goat? Is that next weekend or the one after? I want to make sure I'm there
no.
for the...
It's going to be next Saturday at 8 p.m. We call it a salt mine, but it's basically the same thing.
It's okay.
We had to move it because, well, there were some conflicting schedules.
Yeah, you need to get that initiation ritual out of the way. It's a key moment in all of our lives.
Yeah, that is actually true, Vincent. A lot of them are misspelled because G-Man banned the correct spelling in his comments.
See what I'm talking about. All right. But Geek Room, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to decline. I don't want to come to your room. I believe that you guys are nothing more than a bunch of trolls who don't got nothing to offer pretty much me or the Christian community. You don't even got.
I guarantee I get Santa's Mel on here, you'd be clamoring to get to talk to her, you dipwit.
Or like I said, if the drunken peasants come knocking on his door, he'll slap on the black face and be a minstrel show.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. Like, yeah, yes, Ben. I'll do whatever you say. Yes, Ben.
Oh, Billy's gonna make another rap about Jesus sucking dick. I'll fucking be right there along with him laughing.
Well, of course, you need to get those viewers in somehow.
It's so funny, Billy. Berate me some more.
Okay.
What do you have to offer besides just laughter? Because this is what we're doing right now. Like, legit, some of the people that are in our chat are watching you too. So, I mean, you should be thanking us because you was at, 14 views, and now you're up to 26 because people both watching us, and we're just kind of having some fun with you. I mean,
I'd be tempted to go. I'd be tempted to go into his chat, but I'm pretty sure I'm still banned from back in the day.
I think he unbanned a lot of people.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I'm still banned because the first and best interaction I had with G-Man, I made him go off the fucking walls by just repeatedly saying Jesus is a cunt over and over.
Damn.
You can't say that.
Great.
You can't say that about our Lord. But he's a cunt, though. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Has anyone seen the video of what Sokka did to him?
No, what is it?
Sokka made him lose his mind by ignoring him. It's on a Secular Opinions channel.
I actually might have to watch that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the patience to do it, but I'd be amused to see someone else do it.
This was back in September on Shanny's channel. It was Sokka, Secular, and me. And G-Man had just come off the Drunken Peasants. He's all hyped up. He's all like, I just had 300 people watching me for the first time in 2 years. I'm successful. And he's ragging on everybody. Sokka comes in and he just takes over the conversation, and we just stop acknowledging him. And he legitimately like loses his mind in the background. He's jumping around. He's getting all twitchy. He's trying to overtalk people. And yeah, it's a thing of beauty.
I'm just thinking how much fun it would be. Knowing Google Hangouts the way whoever has control panel can adjust someone's volume, just keep lowering it on G-Man and see his fucking rage start ticking higher and higher and the steam coming out of his ears.
Yeah. See, I don't think you can do anything like that in here. It's like you can mute people, but you can't like do anything else. I don't even think if you can. I think only the host can actually mute though.
Yeah, the host can like mute people and put them backstage. I think that's about.
Yeah, at least it fucking runs smoother than Hangouts though.
Hold on, I gotta see if this fucking triggered.
And
Because
to discredit
Red Shot Sherwood said, "Guys, come over to the key room."
Christians, because like I said, that's their career. They're all gonna argue that I was mad when I made this video.
You were
I
mad.
could have came on here giggling all day, and they would have said I was mad.
You
It
still
doesn't
mad?
matter. They have to believe this to have a being here on Earth. They're prisoners of their own stupidity. They really are.
Dear God, the projection.
You see, somebody who's not mad doesn't talk about things as
Yeah.
much as G-Man talks about it.
Yeah, if G-Man went on there just giggling like a child, I would assume he'd finally be institutionalized.
Yeah.
But when it comes to when it's him talking about oh, he's not mad, does it not just sound like that little shit we all went to school with that's just like in a fucking rage and go, I'm not angry, fuck off, I'm not angry. Okay, what is that moaning? And is someone is either dying or getting
that's his son.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been wondering that for a while.
Oh, you're good. Let's see if he's getting pissed off because what people said in the chat.
Why can't I find my video?
Yeah. Well, you see, you talk about that, but I was that guy.
Why?
I was the guy that was always mad. And whenever people were like, "Oh, look at him, he's mad," I'm like, "I'm not mad. Stop it! I'm not mad."
Yeah, but like most people,
G-Man does resemble. No, I'm agreeing with you. G-Man does resemble that.
Oh no, but I'm saying, like, as you progressed, you grew out of that. He grew into it.
Yeah.
Fight me 1,000 are on the line. $1,000 are on the line. That would be great. All of them get good.
If anyone has a sock account, can they please make it look like an official sponsorship for that water he was shilling earlier? And
yeah, I'm curious.
like, just go in there and just like cease and desist.
Share their dispute. Okay, Johnny Miller, I'm gonna answer your question because you seem to be the only person moving with curious.
G-Man, this is
Don't ignore me.
Arizona T. G-Man, this is Arizona T. You are not allowed to be showing our stuff.
I'm curious if you actually understand that atheists only share their disbelief in common. Atheists are incredibly honest. They don't want to be truthful about these topics. So you have a lot of things in common with them, like secularism. You have humanism in common with them. I would love to.
No, not every atheist believes in humanism.
Yep, you can be an atheist and still think a whole plethora of weird, crazy shit. Like,
that's all they got. Absolutely.
Hey, it's the fucking collection of non-stamp collectors.
Hell, it's very, very incredibly odd, but hell, you can probably even get an atheist who isn't necessarily for secularism either. It'd be fucking weird as fuck, but hey, it's...
Hold on, wait. An atheist that isn't for secularism? Stalin would like a word.
No, you're right about that, Donna, because again,
there you go.
To be a doctor or a lawyer, you do have to take courses in college in order to be a doctor or to be a lawyer or anything like that. And then you benefit that if you go to college, you can go with a sorority. A lot of times these people will help you find jobs once you leave these universities. So I agree with you. The problem with that is that a lot of these people will think that college is the only way you can learn anything, and they forget about preschool, and they forget about like so many. There are people that go
preschool,
to learn
trade school.
Oh, I thought you said preschool. I was going to say, okay.
I did too at first, but I'm like, I don't think he's quite that dumb.
And go to
Well,
or even go to the military, they'll teach you there.
Was in the military. I was in the military. I know exactly what they teach you, and they're not going to teach you a lot of the stuff that you should know.
Yeah, hold this, point in that direction, pull trigger, make thing dead.
So much anything personal like
that. Oh, that's basic rifleman type of stuff. Do you have other stuff where they teach you like how to, like for instance, my job, I pretty much worked with electronics, so they teach you small things about it, but not as much as you would want.
You would need for a trade, for example. Yeah. Well, they would teach you like some things, like as I said.
Yeah, they teach you how to troubleshoot. They teach you how to, like for instance, they taught us how to do a bunch of different things with the computers, like how to upload the software, how to fix the internal components. And they even said that he's like 9 times out of 10, if you get a call and someone says that their computer's not working, guarantee it's unplugged. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He's like, I can't tell you how many calls I got whenever I told them, check the wall out. And they're like, I know the computer's plugged in. He's like, will you please just check it? And then they go, the computer wasn't plugged in.
Yeah, I have a buddy that works in IT, and his job is literally just, is it plugged in? Turn it off and on again. Okay, yeah, thanks for wasting my time. Click. He sits in a basement and just smokes all day. It's fantastic.
Well, G-Man's buddy Von Helton, he's a prime example that the military can teach you how to fabricate an entire life story to cover up your life failure.
I just saw the screen grab you were getting there, and
yeah,
that is a face you do not want to see in your worst nightmares.
Yeah, I just learned how to do the screen grab on the computer, and it's been just fucking fun as hell now.
Oh, it's been getting a lot of views, hasn't it?
Yeah. So let's see. Hold on.
They're not talking about nothing.
We're talking about you.
To talk about what John Doe is doing in his bathroom. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, I want to know what John Doe is doing in his bathroom. It seems like it's some very important shit if he's putting it on YouTube.
Well, if it's in his bathroom, it might very well be an important shit.
Hence the pun.
I feel bad for making that joke, but no regrets.
Well, I made the joke first.
My time. They ain't got nothing to talk about on there.
Gee, man, here's the thing. I told you what we were all gonna talk about. It was just basically you and Billy the Fridge.
Billy the Midge.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk about what John Doe does in his fucking bathroom. I'm not going to get you on the do some drunken peasants thing. It's just it legit kind of like how we had it with you and Brian at dance, you and Jade and Kyle and everything. You know, everybody that was in that chat room. You can bring Trumpism if you want to. I mean, I don't care. He can pop in. Your buddy
He'll pop in
Antonio.
and talk about. He'll pop in and talk about turbines.
Listen, guys, that's not what I said. Anyway, and so I mean, you can bring anybody else. I don't care. It's just again,
come in and just ask us questions.
Yeah, you can ask us questions. I'm all right with that.
No. He has to ask them. If I remember
ask them.
correctly.
Okay, shit. I think it's funny is like he's got all these books behind him, but he's having trouble reading chat.
He reads better than Billy does.
Well,
true.
To be fair, the chat isn't on a green screen, so it's much more difficult.
Red Shot Sherwood said they downvote G-Man's channel, those murderers. Well, the reason why they downvote it because they believe by doing that, my video won't be able to be found on YouTube. That's why they're doing it.
Which reminds me,
that doesn't happen. That's actually called engagement. So even if you get downvotes, G-Man, that's the actual looked favor.
Yeah,
downvotes. Yeah, downvotes work the same as upvotes.
And that's 26 downvotes.
Yeah, with various different people on YouTube when they're downvoting it. They don't.
I wouldn't downvote him if he wasn't a bitch and blocked me after making a response to me commenting on his fucking community page.
Goddamn.
He's like the only person I ever downvote on YouTube.
See, I've never even downvoted him.
I just do it because it makes him mad.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about views. He doesn't care about subscribers. He doesn't care about votes.
But he certainly likes to brag about his main channel.
I mean, that's his dynasty.
Yes, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Dynasty people with dead sock accounts.
He doesn't care at all, which is why he never shuts the fuck up about it and spends every waking moment obsessing over it.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
I miss the days of Gary Ridgway whenever he just got so pissed off at the Gary Ridgway.
Those are the days.
When he pretended to be the chocolate atheist for a while to troll, and it failed so spectacularly, and he had to claw for something to claim it was a victory.
Mm-hmm.
So they're sharing it without, and they're proving. See, let me explain to you guys why the likes and the dislikes are so important. It legitimizes what the person is saying, whether they are.
What? No, what legitimizes what you're saying, what legitimizes what you're saying is you have sources to back it up. That's why whenever I watch videos and people are making claims, I look in their description to see if they have any sources to back up those claims.
Yeah, well, he has the Bible. That's the most legitimate source he has.
Well, no, it's the amount of downvotes he gets. That means he must be right.
Oh, yes.
The
of
more-
course.
No,
If he gets upvotes, it also means he's right.
Yeah,
it's very simple. Whether he gets likes or dislikes, his pee-pee get hard.
yes, he just has to clean it.
Look, his pee-pee just automatically always stays hard.
Well, as long as he cleans it, he won't get any more STDs, apparently.
No, that's not going to happen.
He'll still find a way.
Yeah.
I don't have the FU pew thing. That's Billy. If Billy get in here, you know, he can do it, but I think he's too busy playing Gears 5, so
He's too busy being a soy boy.
Complaining about his dyslexia. No, I don't know. He actually might have it. I don't know. I think he did say he did have it. That's why he can't read too well when there's super chats. So
disagree with it. And you can prove that your viewers are not bots. I recently learned this too. In order for you to prove that your viewers are real and that they're not bots, it has to be upvotes and downvotes. I've watched other YouTube channels get taken down because nobody either voted them up or voted them down because they're buying these things. You understand what I'm saying? But if you have real viewers, you're going to get upvotes and you're going to get downvotes. And I know I have real viewers. So.
What?
okay, maybe on
You
this
did-
channel you actually have some legitimate viewers. On your other channel that you like to talk about, you have a bunch of dead stock accounts. All right, let me see if I can get that fuck you pew from Billy. Give me the FU pew. Oh, sorry.
Like, the reason why there are channels that don't have likes or dislikes is because they don't have people who actually care enough about their content to be able to like or dislike.
Thing here in the live chat, so I'll get to another topic here. So Nate, I consider you to be a liar, Mr.
Motherfucker, don't ignore me.
To the Tom Rabbit's room, and you said that I was. How can I put this? You said I was pumping iron. We'll just say that. You were saying that I was pumping iron, and that's why I had a UTI. When
Pumping iron.
I believe he
Look,
said.
with
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
there's no way anyone would ever believe that that's iron.
No, G-Man got the UTI by doing push-ups on top of the box.
No,
Yes.
no. You're getting it wrong. See,
Hashtag free Betty.
he's mistakenly saying iron instead of Ron. Like, he was pumping Ron real hard and then finishing himself off, and, you know, one thing leads to another.
Pumping Ron. Are you talking about Ronnie?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ooh.
G-Man's over here trying to make himself seem a lot more impressive by saying pumping iron when, I mean, no one in their right mind would ever confuse what he's got as iron.
You go suck the carrot.
Do your homework.
a YouTube video. I did a YouTube show on here, which should still be on YouTube because I never deleted it, and it shows everybody. At least I think it's still on YouTube, where I show everybody that if you don't drink enough water, soda, and too many things that dehydrate you, you can actually get a UTI from that. And some of them were saying I wasn't bathing. They were saying anything and everything they could that was so hateful to try to discredit me. And atheists have been trying to do this.
All right, hold on. I got the fuck you pew thing. Fuck you pew. I swear to you, fuck you.
So, my biggest thing here is with UTIs when it comes to men. It's hard for men to get them, but it's not impossible, obviously. But I don't think that that's right. I don't know because I'm not a doctor by any means, and I haven't looked into it because I don't sit there and get UTIs enough to be able to say, let me look this up why I'm getting UTIs. But it doesn't seem like what he's saying is correct.
Wait, are you saying that he's lying?
I'm saying he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. If I remember correctly, but like I said, I don't know because I'm not a doctor and I don't look this stuff up.
Wow.
Okay, if you
We
haven't
have a-
already,
We
that's
actually have
screen
someone
grab
in
material.
the... Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Beautiful.
This for the better part of 8 years on here, I think. 8 or 9 years now here on YouTube. They have been trying to say things like that to get people to stop watching me. What they don't understand is that we Christians already presuppose that atheists don't tell the truth. And then when we see you doing what we already presuppose you're doing, nobody's gonna listen to you. You're not hurting my credibility. You're
Damn,
hurting
that
yours.
presupposition is going hard.
Yeah, that flawless logic of observer bias, so strong.
That's a nice screenshot.
That's why I support
Oop.
Drag doing what he's
I
doing.
missed it.
As long as these people are not preaching atheism, and
Wait, what the fuck is that? What is preaching atheism?
I don't know yet. I mean,
He hasn't explained that.
nope.
No.
let me tell you what would bother me on here. If I saw another Galaxy or another Eve becoming an atheist, that would infuriate me.
That was like 3 years ago.
Why is that any of his business in the first place?
So
I don't even know what he's talking about. So
I just went quickly over to Gman's stream and unpaused it for a second and heard him saying, "She's not getting any of my blood," and I was so fucking confused.
Oh,
ah,
I think he's gone off the fucking deep end.
maybe we'll catch it in a second.
he admitted being
Lead somebody to atheism that is in my community, and I told him somebody he can pay off and say, "Hey, I want you to get on here and pretend you're going to be an atheist or something like that." No, it's going to have to be true, Beckel, spoken, risen, or somebody like that. When I see somebody like
So just the basic sucker joke of your buddies. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
that become an atheist, then he's a threat. Then he's done.
He's
I'll
done.
just war on him and finish him in less than 20 videos. I will finish.
I love that he looks at his non-watch and says 20 videos because he knows he can churn that out in about an hour.
Visualize for a little while, and I will destroy that dude. Because in my opinion, Dragnauct don't know nothing about how to do these things.
Was he making a square motion? Does he not? Does Dragnauct not know squares? What was he trying to infer by that?
Drag's too cool to be a square. Again, I feel bad for this joke.
Drag don't know nothing.
He's an overweight coward.
With an average in life.
Getting on here and putting a tip jar there and putting funny faces about somebody and getting on here giving people your opinions backed by no facts whatsoever.
Ooh, that really bothers him.
Like, honestly, that's like you coming to me with your little pocket knife. And I'm
Hold on, I gotta get a screenshot of this one. Hold on.
Oh no, the one you got was good.
That one was good. Yeah.
you getting on here and putting a tip jar there and putting funny faces about somebody and getting on here giving people your opinions backed by no facts whatsoever. Like, honestly, that's like you coming to me with your little pocket knife.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is the most fun I've had with G-Man related content in many a year.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to a fight with a bazooka and a tank. And an MK-47.
Spell
Oh
bazooka.
damn.
Spell tank for matter of fact.
Going
What is
Rambo
it?
on this one.
What's an MK-47?
Like, I'm coming with the heavy artillery, and he's coming with a little pocket knife. G-Man, your mama. G-Man, your mama. G-Man, your daddy. G-Man, your mama. G-Man, your daddy. And
What about your wife and child?
Please. All I did was one parody video. One parody video, and these atheists lost their marbles.
Wait, is G-Man referring to one video about Drag? Because, like it's been said, Drag lives in his fucking head rent-free.
I don't know. I saw positive reception from that parody. I don't know what he's talking about.
They haven't even seen me try it. That's the funny thing. They haven't even seen me try it. I made a rap video. You notice that they don't talk about that, right?
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Oh
part.
god. That's because there's nothing to talk about.
I buried them alive on that thing.
Hey G-Man, you can't rap to the beat. Just saying.
Atheist on 3, I buried them alive, and I barely mentioned him.
It is so fucking weird him constantly saying
About that joke.
MP, because every time he does it, I hear AP and I'm just like the ears perk up a little bit.
I'm gonna pretend to be him, and I'm gonna let him see how stupid he sounds when he opens his mouth to say something here on the net. And one thing Miss Drag needs to understand is this: she's gonna support her man doing the things that he does. If she's going to back him on these things, please understand she's it's open season on her too. What I would like for Miss D to do from here on out is to mind her business, okay, and allow me let the men deal with each other.
Wasn't she already doing that though?
Yes.
Wasn't she already like minding her own business and he attacked her just because he wanted to get to drag?
Yeah. Gee, man, that was sexist as hell. Damn.
Miss D needs to get in the kitchen with Mel and make him bread.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just me. There's definitely an echo coming from somewhere.
Hey, my daddy's here.
Yeah.
So is he mad about the parody video or Salt Mine?
He's mad about the gay, me making him run away from his gay thought thing.
Oh, okay, that's what he's mad about. Okay,
that's the one he played. So he's like, oh, it made me laugh, and he played it. But then, I mean,
then he realized it was him running away from his gay thoughts. Is that what happened, or
fuck if I know. He's just mad right now. He says we have nothing to offer, and you're Billy the Fridge.
Okay, I am not Billy the Fridge. I am Tatted Billy, the funny version of the Billy.
You're Billy the Midge.
Also not a midget, but no, Billy the Fridge is not funny. So yeah, which is a fact. But I'm one state away from G-Man. I could easily meet him at any moment. So
what about G-Man? Come on.
I wouldn't mind meeting him.
Ooh.
He said he will meet you face to face.
Accept it, coward.
Parody video is gonna be awesome. Like I said, you just watch them. I'm having a lot of fun with these guys. If their legal team's a coward, then their leader's a coward.
Who the fuck is our leader?
Dudes until it's time to show.
I am. Praise me.
Who the fuck are you?
You didn't pronounce
No, it is clearly I who is the leader.
Right.
Okay, it's clearly not Potato Famine.
Hey, we grew them back.
Anybody taking Dragnauct seriously needs to get their head examined. I'm dead serious. Dragnauct is a joke, guys.
For real. Facts.
I'm gonna fuck up the first name, but Taylor, you got to read them Bible verses. That gets his motor going. So as long as this doesn't have a fucking UTI, just saying.
No, he can get those on his own.
Yeah.
And you want to know what else I can do better than Billy the Fridge? I can probably eat more hot dogs than him, and I'm in better shape than him. I got no problem eating Billy. Billy the Fridge.
I'm sure he wants the wieners in his mouth.
In my life,
you know he's talking about the actual Billy the Fridge, not me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's
yeah,
sure.
no.
I want to come my name for having a bottle in his hand and not actually using it when he picks it up. I want to come
God, and he talks about he can't.
Billy the Fridge, stop running from a fight. It's only stack or two. Just don't take it at night. While you're at it, Billy, do a push-up or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Billy, do a push-up.
Fucking fire them bars.
I know what, Billy. Tell Billy to come to New York. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll meet Billy.
Then what? Are you gonna fucking titty fuck him?
I'll meet Billy. I don't care. Don't come to New York.
Oh, Billy, he said he'll come.
On 34th Street.
He's talking about Billy the Fridge still.
I want to see how tough he is.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be funny when you pop up.
And do me a favor. Go tell the Hebrew Israelites they're related to monkeys. It was nice knowing you when you do it.
Why don't you go do
nice
it?
knowing you.
Oh, is that a death threat? What?
Does he not realize that he agrees with the Hebrew Israelites, the people that he argues with constantly about that same topic?
Yes, he came over there talking about some.
No.
Talking about some. Yeah, evolution is true. I said, really? You think evolution is true? It's like evolution is pumping everybody up. Yeah, evolution is true. I said, so what you're saying is you're a monkey.
Yes.
He was like, what do you mean? Evolution doesn't teach I'm a monkey. Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, it teaches you he's your cousin.
Wait.
No.
Monkey or the cousin?
Evolution says that you are a monkey. We're still monkeys.
Around saying a black person.
Oh.
Technically, we're apes.
Nope. We're monkeys. The only language where monkeys and apes are separated is English.
Real life, my friends. And
R and Ra really got into a fight about that and lost. And yeah.
Versus
We're monkeys.
It's a different story. I laugh a
I
lot.
know that.
I could
What?
I did not know that.
You just wouldn't know
Well.
what jokes that I make on here.
Time to fling my shit then.
Yeah, or I did intimidate
The
Apes
more
also
you
do that.
know.
the Dragoons.
The Dragoons.
Yeah, you're not even a monkey. You're a dragon.
I like that. I like Red Beard Dragon.
Even me.
Actually, a dragoon was a horse-mounted rifleman. So you basically ride up in battle, jump off your horse,
No.
shoot a dude, hop on your horse, and ride away.
No,
but
no,
if you
no.
want, it can be a dragon.
No. Dragoon means drag goons.
And drag before you get mad.
Drags goons.
All right.
I know, but I'm also saying what a dragoon was historically.
I know, but I'm taking Irish humor and bringing it all the way to the fullest completion of not being funny anymore.
Yeah, you see, we just like drown it in cynicism and sarcasm, and occasionally make jokes so bad even
And
we feel
potatoes.
terrible.
And big thick sweaters
Stellar.
and cough lick.
In here. Go to this person's YouTube channel.
What? What?
Taylor wants that dirty
I don't know.
dick.
Just think how advanced Ireland would have been if they didn't invent the beer.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot less fun. Besides, we prefer whiskey.
There's a sock account. What is this?
He's been saying it on Jordan Taylor.
How's that
Someone's like, is she white? Like,
What's Sokka doing to him? Triggering him? Anyone see that?
Okay, this is somebody with 2 subscribers. Let me sub to this person.
You're talking about the video where Sokka made him lose his mind?
No, apparently Sokka's in his chat triggering him. That's why I just said Sokka a minute ago.
Taylor.
Oh.
Favorite Jehoon Taylor. Before I entertain anything that you're saying right now, I'm gonna need a couple of Christians to back you up on the thing. You want to come in?
he has not been listening
I'll send
or
you a
reading
link
what
right
she's
now. I don't
been
wanna
saying
make it
right now.
public, but I will send you.
What has she been saying?
I will send you a link, but I need an email address.
She basically wants his dirty
Iman,
dick.
I'm sweet and moist.
Can I get-
Aggressive.
Hold on, Troy. I'm gonna send you a link.
Who's he sending a link to? Did you say True?
Yes,
Drag. I don't
unfortunately.
If secondhand smoke was a person.
It's too bad. 'Cause Drag,
On the Magic Man.
like that dude. really
Get your
wants-
ass in
he has
here.
A lot of potential, but he wastes it. He doesn't really do nothing with himself. That man really believes he's doing something by doing his homework. Let me see something here.
Is he talking about Drag going to school to get a degree? Is that what he's talking about? Like he's thinking
Yeah, I
doing
think so.
something again.
You know what,
No.
True? Wait till tomorrow, True, because I don't know your email address. Let's wait until tomorrow.
But you're
Tomorrow,
buddies
I'm
with
gonna
him.
be doing
Okay.
a hangout.
Yeah,
It's
they're best
probably
friends.
true empiricism at gmail.com. They're not that fucking fancy.
Wrap it up. All right. So, quick shout out to S.J. Thomason. If you guys
I'll fucking
are
send
not
this to him, see if he
subscribed
comes
to their
in.
YouTube channel, please give
Stop
us-
sending shout outs to SJ. She's the worst.
We get 2,000 subscribers. Drag is not
Really?
gonna shout her out. Drag's not going to send any attention over there to S.J.
Wait, okay.
Drag doesn't like Christians on here. He only likes atheists. And boo hoo hoo, you know?
Yeah.
There's actually a few atheist dragoons, so it's
Telling me that Billy will meet me face to face.
Oh my god, no, you dipshit. Jesus Christ.
Let me get some money that I want to waste so you guys don't show up like Nate did, and then we can do it. Oh, all right, True. I'll try to do a show on Tuesday then. All right.
I am still working on the kinks of the heist. I don't know why it's so fucking quick.
Oh, I hear you. One is Rockadash. That's why I'm gonna find some people to confirm, because until that happens, I'm not paying her no money. So, no disrespect, Miss Taylor, but I gotta be careful in here. I'm a YouTube personality. These atheists would love nothing but to try to set me up and to.
She wants you,
to set me
G-Man.
up for
She
my
wants you.
downfall, and it's not gonna be easy for them to do.
Oh, we don't have to say up for anything. You do a good job on that yourself.
Oh, Hannah is here, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen you in a while, Hannah Anderson. You must be Hannah. This must be one of Hannah's soccer accounts. But anyways,
that's a popular fucking name.
Oh, okay, Miss Anderson. I like ding dongs too. You should try some of those. Somebody says he meant.
Can someone get Kevin to get that as a soundbite, please?
I can grab it later.
All right.
I had him say fucking once,
that or whatever, you know.
but it was like Foo King.
Hannah Anderson says he's an awesome YouTube personality. I appreciate that, Hannah Anderson. Thank you.
Is he for fucking real?
Villainous Intensity says, wow, that one is going to be archived. Oh, you're totally right about that, Villainous Intensity. I definitely think we need the archives of Drag's defeat. We definitely definitely.
Oh, fuck.
Is he trying to troll right now? Because he's so bad.
I think so.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Hannah Anderson, like ding dong.
I like the part where he's made out of books.
If
Do
only
that again.
I got some things I got to do in a minute. So
Did he make himself into books?
everybody's
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god, I missed it.
because they only like it when I get on here and I'm angry and sorry, them days are over with. That was my
No, they're not.
No.
guy.
Clearly not.
I gotta get some gray hair.
Ask him to turn to his books again.
Pretend I'm Sabella and I'm gonna pretend I'm Spackle. Pretending to be Spackle is not gonna be that hard. I don't love my parody of Spackle. And then I'm gonna do a parody of. It depends if Miss D uses my words. I won't parody. But I might. The one thing I know about Miss D is this: she has a sense of humor. And I know Shandy didn't give me permission. But Shandy, can I please?
Wait, what?
Goblin
Okay, someone's threatening me now.
Goblin King. Shandy, make a video and let me know if I got permission to be the Goblin King. I want to make one video and audition to be the Goblin King, and then you can tell me whether or not I can actually do it.
Oh, I just realized he censors swear words.
Put on green.
My comment ain't showing.
Take my videos of G on your channel?
Yeah, no shit. He says like suck a stuff or suck a carrot or something like that.
And yet the other one I posted where it was like, you absolute fucking moron, he read out.
Can do about that because really he's not.
He didn't know what half those words meant.
If you ask a Christian whether or not the guy is funny, they're gonna tell you no. They love my material because I keep them interested and try to put people to. So, like I said,
The only thing he keeps decisions is us sitting there laughing
and
at
nobody
your
watches
ass.
them unless he's talking about me. Everybody knows it. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good night. Love you, every last one of you in the world.
Get your
Hey,
ass in
Taylor,
here.
If you want me to take you serious, I need
Oh, fuck.
to confirm that you're legit. All right. Thank you. GTV.
Get in her.
So he needs 5 people to realize he's real, or like what the fuck?
Hi,
No,
Billy.
he needs 5 of his friends to back them up so that, you know,
I frustrated.
they'll either
Sorry,
be
I was
completely-
gone.
Oh, okay. So, did you hear about Bran's interaction with one of your friends?
No, I just literally got here. Like, got back
No,
from
it was on
being
Twitter the other day.
Oh, which friend?
Tim.
I have so many.
Is his name Tim?
I have
Frank,
so
is
many
his name
friends
Tim?
on Twitter.
Yeah, it's Tim Stoic.
Oh, what happened with Tim?
He reported a bunch of Bran's fucking tweets because Bran got them calling him a cunt because he was being a cunt, and now Bran is no longer allowed to be on Twitter for a week.
Yeah. Brian's got Twitter.
Oh, well. Sorry about that, Bran.
Tim is
But,
not a
you
very
know.
good stoic.
I mean, I like Tim. From
On purpose?
my interactions with him. Do I like him on purpose? I guess. I don't know. I just, he's
Bad
he's
frustrated.
a decent guy. I'm sorry.
Bad
He's decent to
frustrated.
me. He's decent to me. But but that could be because I don't go around calling people cunts. But even if
fun.
they, yeah, it is fun. I'm not gonna lie because I have called people names. I
What
just
if they
told someone
deserve to be called a cunt?
if they deserve to be called a cunt, then they deserve to be called a cunt.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that I condone either his or Bran's actions. I don't condone it or condemn it. They feel like they're going to do what they think is necessary, and the
I
other
feel
person's
like
going to do what they think is necessary.
I feel like frustrated as being a agnostic on this position and being a bitch.
Well, you can definitely consider that, I guess, if that's the way you feel.
Nah, facts don't care about the feelings. They're agnostic pussy.
Just quick yes or no. Cunt? Yes.
Quick yes or no. What? Cunt.
Cunt.
Is the word using the word cunt okay? Is that what you're asking me?
No. The question is cunt? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Always yes.
Always
Okay.
yes.
So Tim's a cunt. Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Well played.
Okay.
Yeah, now we can all agree. And we got the hashtag there. That's good.
If he was being a cunt, then he was being a cunt. I mean, I'm not going to say that he was. I don't know the interaction. I didn't witness it or anything. But if he was being a cunt, then he was being a cunt.
I'm fucking with you to put you on the spot because I thought it'd be funny.
Oh yeah, but it's not because, well, I disagree.
Wait, you agree with everything?
I agree with everything.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So me and your wife were doing it last night, and you enjoyed watching.
Well, that I can't agree to because
You just said you agreed with everything.
Look, there are stipulations, so shut up, Billy.
Did he say anything about stipulations, guys?
No.
Okay.
It was in the fine print. It was in the fine print. Look, it was in the fine print, man.
We don't do fine print. We do.
Oh,
We
there's
do.
always
You
fine
agree
print.
with everything in purple titties.
Oh no. There's always fine print. My good Billy, my Sir Billiam.
Well, you didn't serve me properly, so I'm still fine.
You're expecting Billy to read fine print and barely read super chats.
Yeah, that is true. That is
And
true.
Billy might have dyslexia. No, literally, but no. Yeah, you didn't serve me correctly, so I'm fine. It's all right.
Okay, Sir Billiam.
Billiam sounds like the world's shittest element.
What?
Bilanium.
Bilanium. Nice.
No, it would be Billiam.
So Billy, it's been a yeah, because the fucking y'all.
Yeah, this is kind of why it's been a while. Your internet sucks.
Gotta go. Hold on, I'll be back.
What the hell just happened?
His internet sucks balls. He's in the bumfuck of Texas.
Oh, no, I'll get about, like, he's given out his
Hello.
Gmail account before. So.
No, I'm just thinking, like, being in,
The
like,
mid-
bumfuck Texas. Bumfucking in Texas. Probably
can't
not
see-
a great idea.
We can't see anything you're doing,
sorry.
Frank. If you're talking about your screen and what you're doing, we can't see it because you stopped screen sharing.
Oh, I'm not screen sharing anything.
Okay, because you
Now,
were
someone wanted email. I can give it to anybody. Yeah, there it is. That's the same email that I got.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Are you still inviting him in, or
Just keep looking through your book. You might come across.
because he definitely said he doesn't want to deal with us, right?
No, tomorrow.
He said
night
he
I do
doesn't want
not
to deal
work.
with Billy the Fridge.
I thought he said
Okay,
Geek
yeah,
Room
no, I don't
entirely
Well, yeah.
because of your gay
Even-
thoughts.
even if-
and-
Technically, yeah, just us entirely because apparently he can't learn nothing from us, and
We
that
just need 5 respectable Christians.
I'm a Christian.
I
Respectable.
got one.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're already here with us reprobates, therefore you are clearly a sinner in disguise.
Raptor baits.
But I can preach the gospel, so tie your shoes.
I'm pretty sure I can go into Drag's Discord and get 5 Christians to kind of vouch for us.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got on a phone call.
Well,
I don't
you see,
have.
we're
I'm not on my.
Christians.
What?
I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
continue
gonna say,
your
I was-
non-boring story.
I was gonna tell Billy that I'm on my phone, so as I always am. So
Oh yeah, he's fucking horses right now.
no, I'm already done with that.
We
Well,
call
now
it
you've moved on to
milking.
the sheep.
Do what? Oh no, I'm on my way to my actual job.
Yes, jobs.
Fucking the cows?
No, look, there's no
Stacking
cows at
girls?
this one. No, I'm not G-Man.
Selling appliances.
I can pretend to be G-Man if you like.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, never mind, because I have to get myself in such a stupor for that. I might actually
what
lose
he
brain
means
cells.
is he has to paint on his blackface first, and then he can do it.
Oh,
No, because the only person here who's racist is you, Billy.
Yeah.
It's coming from the guy who was fucking horses in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know you
also,
called her
you can't
Sam.
make assumptions.
What
You
I
don't know
do,
me.
you just don't know me. What I do in the privacy of my own barn is my business.
I know your state, though, is the problem.
Yeah, but the problem is that you're running live streams on it at the same time. Like, there's laws against that, man.
Oh, but it wasn't on camera, so it's not pornography. So
Yeah, I
You know,
know. I'm
there's
talking about the other live stream straight to Pornhub. I mean,
look, I knew it was a bad idea to give you the link to my Pornhub account. I knew it was a bad idea.
And calling yourself Mr. Hands is a little bit on the nose.
Mr. Hands. Oh, Mr.
see, oh, you must have got a different one, because I got the link to Barn Buggery.
Barn buggery. Oh, Jesus, that man, Christ. All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to bed because it's fucking.
Because you're a bitch.
Oh no, dude, your mom. All right, bye.
It's only 10 o'clock. What the fuck, Billy?
I know. Billy's just a little bitch. That's all it is.
Well, here in the land of potatoes, it's 3:10 in the morning, because, you know.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you got
not
a
being
reason
able
to be bitching if you want to go to sleep. This is
Yeah. But he has no reason. He's just a bitch. He's a good bitch. Yeah.
he's a good boy.
Is he top bitch material, though?
No, he's definitely bottom bitch.
Bottom bitch.
Yeah.
What are you browsing his Pornhub
Just-
account as well?
Look,
Maybe.
what me and Billy do in the privacy of our own home is between us. Okay.
Fair enough. You brought up the 5 Christians in Dragnauct server. You see, those Christians don't count because G-Man doesn't like them. So
God
Yeah,
damn
of
it.
course.
So it has to be either, Veckel, True, Antonio, SJ Thomas, I guess.
or Spoken,
Darth
or
Dawkins.
Jill.
Yeah.
Darth Dawkins, aka Duncan Atheism, aka all his other fucking sock accounts.
No, just get him on all of his sock accounts, then you're in the clear.
Yeah, there you go.
See, modern problems require modern solutions.
I like to
Yeah.
think he has a sock account for each of his personalities.
There's not enough Google accounts in the world.
There's not, but he tries.
We're fucking speeding.
Who?
I don't know. Someone that
Me?
went. Yeah, whoever's driving on.
Oh, I'm driving, but no. My timing belt needs to be changed, and so I have to wait till I have money to do that. So until then, it always sounds like I'm speeding everywhere I'm going.
Are you fucking a
Aim for the
dinosaur in the
children
back?
and the elderly.
too?
Do what?
Are you fucking a
that's probably
dinosaur in the back?
No, that's probably just the wind from the window. Here, let me mute myself when I'm not talking.
I'm about to end it anyway because I got enough, from G-Man tonight. So, then all I wanted to do was stream where he's kind of bitching. What did you miss? Apparently, he's pissed off at us because we made that video of him running away from his gay thoughts, and now he's like, "Oh, they're just a bunch of trolls. What do I get? Why would I go on their channel to talk about Tom doing something in the bathroom or some weird shit that he just made up?" Right?
John Doe in the bathroom.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you don't want to see what Tom's doing in the bathroom. That's some twisted shit.
Yeah, no one ever wants to see what Tom's doing in the bathroom because that's just the side of the internet you don't want to be.
Yeah, that man needs fiber.
so he got So yeah, he thinks our Billy is Billy the Fridge, and he thinks Billy the Fridge wanted to interview him. So every time we kept talking about Billy in his chat, he's talking about Billy the Fridge. He couldn't understand it, and just random shit. So
I don't think that he even is a blip on Billy the Fridge's radar.
Probably not. So, but Twitter just canned Rev for calling AOC a cunt. Oh, sweet. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to see if ending this broadcast keeps it here and not deletes it like it did with the salt mine, which I'm utterly still pissed off about. Thank you, StreamYards. So, but again, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for everybody else. And so yeah, I'll go ahead and end it.
Sweet.
8 more spuds.